we're trying to get our butt on to the house, man. Yeah, we're almost home. Trying to get home so we can catch another great episode of the Trucker's Table, which is coming up right now. Part 2, playing in the snow up in Minnesota. That's right, we're getting ready to get it started. Everybody's already seen part 1. They're getting ready to see part 2 right now. So all we gotta do is get our butt to the house safely. Whoa, lady, don't pull out in front of me. Holy smoke. Oh, Lord. Somebody's in a bigger hurry than I am. Come on, let's get this thing started.
Robbie's got a gold watch. Don't seem like a whole lot. After 30 years of driving up and down the interstate. But Robbie's had a good life, and Robbie's got a good wife.
Well, here we are. From what I can tell from watching this fella, it looks like he's stuck on this ice or something. He can't get traction. So he's trying to rock it back and forth and get traction enough to where he can move. And I'm scared that's going to be our situation when we go to move. I just hope maybe if I lock in my differential, I'll be able to get going. But worst case scenario, you just sit there and drive like you're driving down the road and, get it up about 55 miles an hour or so. Sooner or later, you're going to burn through that ice and you should be getting some traction. But anyway, yeah, he finally got it. I see now. I think he's trying to maneuver around so he can get hooked this trailer. So we'll check back with you in a minute. I hate snow. Man, look at old Blue. She looks like she's old and gray. Woo. All the snow on her. Woo. Woo. Woo, boy, it's cold. Woo. All right, let's get out of this cold weather. Ooh, look at all the snow. Steady snowing. Whoop. Dang, I hate the snow. If that snowplow had came through here and cleared this out, I would have been screwed. Down pretty hard now. We're gonna get our butt back in the truck. See if we can't get some hot coffee. Woo, some hot coffee. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so I was able to pull some of the drone footage from the drone, from the SD card. It didn't completely ruin it. So let's check it out. Yeah, there's the big classic down there at the bottom left corner. And then you can see the driveway behind the building and the way the docks are lined up for you to back into them. And this is before we got backed in and got unloaded. I think our dock was down here close to the end. And we had to wait for them to move that trailer so we could get by. I think we were right here where that short body truck is. Now, if you're wondering why the camera's jumping around so much, it's because the the camera is called, the thing that holds it stable is called a gimbal, I think is what it is, or that stabilizer or whatever it is that's in there. Anyway, that is broke. So that's why it's acting so crazy. And you're seeing it the way you're seeing it now, the way it's acting so crazy. It ain't me doing it. It's the it's the broken gimbal. But we'll still be able to see a little bit of what was going on with all the snow. You can see the snow, man, is everywhere. Now, here's the thing, right? So the drone is going to crash. I'm in the Classic down there. You saw the Classic. There it is. There's the Classic. That I'm sitting in the Classic, right? And I'm flying the drone, and I got a visual on it. I can see the drone with my eyes, you know, so I got an idea about where it's at. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it, and at the same time fly the drone around, try to get some footage. Some footage of the Classic, of course, is always awesome. But look at this snow, man. I don't know if you can see it, but right there along the just out about 15 feet this way from the Classic, there's a wall of snow, man. I mean, it doesn't look that high from the air like this, but when you're on the ground, maybe you can see it a little bit better right here at this angle right here. That wall is not easy to get over. And the drone landed back over on the other side of the wall of that snow, in the snow. So I can see it over there. My question is, how am I getting over to it? So I had to end up climbing that daggum wall of snow. And in case you're wondering, a wall of snow is not solid. It does allow you to collapse inside the snow. So we did collapse inside the snow. And yeah, so that was pretty rough. I got cold, freezing my butt off. But a lot of this right here, where this bobtail is, a lot of this right through in here there's gonna be a snowplow that's gonna come in later and clear all that out before we get up there. But we end up coming up here and making a loop around the end of the building. Right here, we go around this corner and we go around to the front, and we end up parking out there in the front of the building for a couple of hours. And you saw the footage earlier where we were walking from the building out to the truck in the snow and everything. That actually happens after this footage here is shot. But I went in and put this footage at the end so you could see what the snow and all looked like. But it was just, it was rough, man. That was a lot of daggum snow. And they just more or less just tried to keep a road around the building clear, and the driveways coming in and out enough to where you could do it. But you didn't have hardly any room outside of the road area. Here goes the camera going crazy again. Oh man, this is crazy. I'm watching this with you guys for the first time, so I don't know exactly what to expect. A good photo editor, video editor guy would have watched it, then went back and know what to talk about. I have no idea what's going to happen here. I do know at some point it's going to crash. But, yeah, we're way out now, out in the highway area, away from the building. And so, yeah, we're about to lose signal probably with the drone. So I'll probably have to start going back towards the Classic where I'm sitting at to keep from losing contact with the drone. But it's it's crazy, man. I'm flying along, and then all of a sudden I start getting all these warning messages and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like the drone is gone. There's nothing, and I'm like, oh my God, where'd my drone go? So I started walking back, and lucky for me, there was first it was a green light, and then it went to a red light flashing, and I was able to spot it in the snow. And there's some pictures of that coming up after this. After we finish this little video here, I'll show you the photos of the drone where it crashed in the snow. Oh man. What's this? Who is it? Oh, Matt, Nomad Trucker. He talks about how good a job I do flying my drone. He crashed his drone, but his drone, I think, blew up. He has a different kind of drone than what I have, different name brand. And but that's a good shot of the Classic right there. If it had stayed steady and smooth. But yeah, you can see that embankment of snow. We're right over the top of it right now. If you look straight down and you know, along the center of the video right there, and you can see it. Apparently, what's crazy is if you look at the Classic and you look at the trailer, there's no snow on top of the Classic or the trailer. You know why? Because we just got here and we haven't had a chance to catch a lot of snow. And also, right now, it's not really snowing. The snow is going to start in about probably a half hour or less. It's going to start snowing pretty good. So at any minute now, this drone is going to crash. I think it was like 8 minutes or so in on the video, and it just crashed. So, but it goes down right in here somewhere. So we'll see. Oh, she's down. The drone is down. All right. Y'all check out the pictures, and then we'll catch back up with you on down the road. So while we were messing around, waiting to get unloaded and everything, I thought I'd snap a few quick pictures so y'all could see how bad the snow was up there. I'm pretty sure you can tell from the video, but I always take a few still pictures every now and then. This was around front of the building, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Look at the T-shape on the hood. Ain't that something? Snow is gathered on the hood. Now, this is my drone. I've tried to get some drone footage around there, and the snow crashed my drone. That's crazy. Anyway, we'll catch up with y'all a little bit further down the road. Let's go. Right, baby. We're going to see if we can't get our butt on to Windom. I think it's what's called W-I-N-D-O-M or something like that. Windom. Minnesota. We're going to pick up a load of containers going back down to Chicago. Super light load. And I'm dreading it already. It's going to be so cold, snowy, and ice and everything else up here. So we're going to see if we can't get on over there to that. And once we get there, we'll go ahead and end the video probably when we get up there. So y'all hang around. Let's get on up there.
They got a vintage Victrola in 1951, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty, and there's B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before, playing E.T. and I'll play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Yeah, set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replay, so B-24, 'cause every night I run a needle through Walking the Floor. Every night I run a needle through Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before, playing E.T. I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor.
Woo, boy. Snow is not your friend. We made it over here to the shipper in Wyndham, where we're picking up, going back to Chicago. Oh, Windy City. And so we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. And maybe we'll pick it up around Chicago. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff going on right now, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. A two-parter, man. I ain't done a two-parter in a long time. But it was just so much snow and ice, and there's a lot. If I can go back and find them, I looked and I couldn't find them. But I got all kinds of crazy wrecks that I saw on my way up here to pick up this load. And when I went back to edit the video, I couldn't find the daggum footage. So if I can find it, I will put it in some videos in the near future. But in the meantime, I just wanted y'all to know how much I appreciate y'all coming along, roughing it out with me. I either got to get my drone fixed, or either I got another drone. I cannot be buying 2 drones in 1 year. That won't work. My wife will divorce me. Shh, don't tell her I said that. But yeah, I got another drone that has a broke arm that's no good, but the camera's good. So if I could find somebody that's good with their fingers and nimble and can go in there and do all that stuff, I could swap out the camera and the gimbal from one drone, move it over to the other drone, because they're the identical same drone. You know, one has a broke arm, one has a broke camera. You put them together and you have one solid drone. So if I can find somebody to do that, I might do that. I have to check around. I don't know where you would go to even do something like that. Maybe some computer repair shop could do it. You know, somebody that's used to working with the fingers. They might be able to do it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we'll have to check on that and find out what we can find out. But yeah, it's crazy, man. There's lots of times where I would give it a little gas, you know, get on the throttle a little bit to go a little bit faster, and I would hear the motor rev up. Ooh, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm breaking traction, slow down. I just let off and let it coast, you know, and just try to keep it going, you know. But there was times, man, where that motor would rev up, and I knew right then, if as long as I've been doing this, as soon as you hear that motor rev like that, and you know you got it in gear, you broke traction, and your wheels are just spinning on that ice real fast. And that's when your motor revs up like that. But yeah, there was some times, man, where I was scared. Woo, I hate ice, man. Ice ain't no joke. It was fun when I was a teenager. Me and my best buddy, man, we had my little Ford Ranger back in the day when we lived in Donaldsonville, Georgia, over there, and we were on Highway 84. It's a wide stretch of that there, close to the old farmers market thing, and we get going fast so we could go, and then we just turn the wheel real sharp, and the truck would just spin. There wasn't nobody out there but us. Worst case scenario, no faster than what we were going, we just bumped the curb and bounce off. But yeah, we had so much fun, man, playing in the ice. That's fun. And a semi truck going down the interstate, it's not fun. It's not. Trust me, it's not. Some guys may get a thrill out of it. I do not. But anyway, we made it in one piece. So we're gonna try to be just as careful heading back down to Chicago, and hopefully we don't kill ourselves or break anything or nothing like that. But yeah. Whew. That was scary. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along. I know this is a shorter video than the previous one, but like I said, we just wanted to, I didn't want to, if I tried to cram both of these together, it would have been like over at least an hour long video, and I didn't want to do one of those big long videos that people only watch what first 15-20 minutes of it or whatever and tune it out. or they see how long it is and they don't even bother trying to watch it. But hopefully by breaking it up like this, you were able to see all of the footage and everything. And we did enough music in the first video. We didn't even need to do none in this video. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Wait a minute, we did put a song in here, didn't we? That's right, we put one in at the end. That's right, I almost forgot. But thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Man, I wish I had more time to edit videos and put them together and get them out there. Because I have enough footage right now probably for 5 or 6 videos. It's just taking the time to stop, edit, put them together and put them out, you know. It's just you get so backed up on all your footage and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along. I really do appreciate it. If you hadn't already done it, do old Rob a favor, jump down there, click the like button. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button, and be sure to ring that little bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. So thank you guys so much for coming along. I really appreciate it. Y'all stay safe. If it's still winter time, stay warm. And we'll catch you on the next video. In the meantime, don't give up. Keep moving forward and always keep punching.